Welcome back, guys. This is Jaimi Alexander. Up next, you're going to watch my conversation with actress Angela Lewis, and we're going to talk about all things Snowfall and motherhood. It's such an honor to be talking to you. So we're just going to dive right on into this. So first of all, we're super excited about season 4 of Snowfall. And I mean, it's gotta feel like such an honor to be working on a project by the legendary late great John Singleton. So I wanted to ask you, how does the cast work as a team to keep Mr. Singleton's original vision alive and thriving throughout every scene?
I think it's the cast working together with the writers, with the directors, with the producers. Like everybody is wanting to keep John's the integrity of his vision alive and strong. So everybody's working together, and I think that it is something that we work at, but it's not hard to do because everybody's on the same page and everybody loves each other, and we all love John still. So we you show up to do what we got to do.
And y'all do that. Like, you do an amazing job, and there's such a cohesiveness through all of you guys, and that's why I wanted to ask. You can tell that you guys really work as a team in a special way, and it's just an amazing thing to be a part of. So I love to see it. Louie don't play no games. She is not here for any of the games.
Right.
So as an actress, tell us about where you pull from when you've got to get gritty. Like, can you tell us or share a story with us about something you've been through that maybe you pulled from to give Aunt Louie an edge in a particular scene?
I think about the times when I'm underestimated and how I feel in those moments, and I don't like it. And I think the difference between myself and Aunt Louie is that Louie gets right into it, and she doesn't take a moment to breathe and, think about what consequences might be. Like, she just goes for it. But I do think she is strategic, but she is maybe not as wanting to stay relaxed as I am. So yeah, I get to learn from Louie a lot in that regard, because I think Louie, she gets it done, and she gets things done her way, for the most part. And when things aren't done her way, we see what happens. So
That is so true. I love it. Yeah, Aunt Louie isn't doing yoga and breath work in the morning. She's just.
no, no.
And I love how you use that word underestimated, because it's such a powerful word, because that even sparks something in me. Nobody likes being underestimated. It does make you feel like you have to pull a part of yourself out and remind people who you are and what you got going on.
That's right. Absolutely.
I got a chance to like look through your Instagram and see things. And what I really love is not only the work that you do, but first of all, congratulations on being a new mom. That is so major. So
Thank you.
congratulations on that. Yes. So I know being a new mom, being a mom, period, but that comes with a lot of unexpected happenings. So what is one unexpected mindset or soul level shift that you experienced within yourself when you entered motherhood?
Yeah, I just have I have to constantly remind myself that it's okay. If things are not going the way I want them to go, or, if I'm wanting her to wash her hands and she's wanting milk, like, it's okay. Like, don't have a meltdown. Don't, that you don't need to, become a raving lunatic, because you want her to wash her hands. Like, we'll get the hands washed. How can we do this in the most calm way? So it's really allowing me to look at how I was raised and what changes I would want to make, and where am I feeling not healed or fulfilled, or scared, and so that I don't put those things on her, that I allow her to really be free and grow into the fullness of who she is, without feeling stifled or feeling unseen, or, you know what I mean? Like, children come into this world awake, And so I just really am wanting to nurture that awakeness and to not, you know, not make dents in that or chip away at that. That's my soul shift. I'm really wanting to keep her intact.
Really, thank you so much for all the work that you do in the community, especially when it comes to Black and Brown motherhood. That's something very major that we should pay attention to and keep an eye on. So, what can you share a little bit with us about what that experience has been like and why that's so specific to you?
Yeah, so when I was pregnant and in birth and then in my postpartum time, I invested in myself a lot. Like I like to be an educated consumer. So I don't care if I'm about to buy some new wine glasses. I'm reading reviews, looking into what I should be looking for, what I should be avoiding, all of that. And so I did the same thing in my pregnancy and in birth, and I really learned so much. And then, I had my plan, my birth plan, and then things didn't go the way that I was planning, and so I had to pivot. But I had an amazing birth team that was right there with me, and that allowed for me to still have a very healthy, very supported birth where I was seen, I was heard, and it ended up being beautiful. And I had access to all kinds of resources like a birth doula, a postpartum doula, a midwife, a lactation consultant. I took a breastfeeding class. I took a prenatal class, like everything, right? And what I learned is I spent a lot of money to have a healthy, safe, supported birth and postpartum time. And I think it is a tremendous shame that in order to have those things, you have to have money. You shouldn't, the health and safety of you and your baby should not be determined by how much money you have, right? So speaking of, here she is. Hi, baby.
Good
Uh,
morning.
so I'm really working to make it so that every woman has access to education and the resources that she needs to make sure that she and her baby are thriving, because you know too many times we as Black women and our babies are being lost in this time that's supposed to be beautiful and precious. We're struggling and not surviving, and I just can't, I don't like knowing that it doesn't have to be that way and not being a part of that change. So that's what I'm working to.
That is so good and such a worthy cause. And you think about those things. You hear a lot of stories, and it's such a worthy cause to pour into because it's such a beautiful and sacred thing. And everybody, like you said, should have the opportunity to do that without the worry. There's enough to worry about, like lactating class. Like, what are we doing?
Right, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Well, Angela, thank you so much for joining us here at Pop Fusion TV. Like, the fans love you. And again, congratulations on season 4. We're just going to watch you keep killing it. So thank you so much.
Thank you. This was awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Take care. And Pop Fusion fans, stay tuned.